Welcome back, guys. Let's practice more English. So look at this sentence, guys. I love you. And now another sentence. You love me. So we have the pronoun I and the pronoun me. They're very similar, but they're different. I love you. You love me. So why do we sometimes use I and sometimes we use sometimes we use me. What's the difference? The difference is the position of the pronoun in the sentence, okay? Look at the verb in these sentences, guys. What is the verb in these sentences? Love is the verb. So when the pronoun is before love, before the verb, I love you. When the pronoun is after the verb, you love me. Yes? And it's gonna happen with other pronouns as well, guys. So I and me, he and him, she and her, we and us, they and them. Okay? You and it, they are the same. They don't change. So we have two kinds of pronouns in these examples. The subject pronouns, I, you, we, they, he, she, it. And the object pronouns, me, him, her, us, them, you, and it. So again, you and it, they never change. Very easy. You don't have to worry about it. I, me, he, him, she, her, we, us, they, them. These 5 pronouns, it's important that you try to remember them. And the more you practice, this becomes natural and automatic. And we're going to look at many examples, okay, today, so you can make these things more automatic and more natural to you. So using the same sentence, guys, look, I love you, you love me. She loves you, you love her. He loves you, you love him. They love you, you love them. We love you, you love us. Okay, so these are simple, easy examples that they can help you to remember these things, okay? If you repeat these sentences a couple of times, reading here again, it will help you already. And watching videos, guys, in English, very important. Yes, YouTube can help you a lot. Watching movies in English, reading texts. Yes, I'm gonna leave some links on the description of the video so you can practice. There is a specific activity with these pronouns, okay, from Elo, which is a very good website where you can practice listening and reading. Let's look at more examples. Okay, look, this is Maria. She is a waitress. She is my friend. I like her. I help her to practice English. So she and her, and it's all about Maria. It's the same person. Sometimes we use she, sometimes we use her. Yes, usually before the verb. She, after the verb, her. Another example, this is Todd. He is a doctor. He is married. His wife loves him. She drives him to work sometimes. Okay, so Todd, he or him, before the verb, after the verb. Another example, guys, we are a family. We live in a nice neighborhood. Our neighbors like us. Okay, they are my friends. I live with them in the same house. I have a wife. She loves me most of the time. Most of the time she loves me, but sometimes she hates me. But it's okay. So there we go. We have subject and object pronouns. They can change because of their position in the sentence. You and it, they are always the same. When subject or object, they don't change. Okay? Nice, very good. There is an exception, guys, when we make questions with the verb to be. Okay, so the pronoun is after the verb, but we use the subject pronoun. For example, look at this question here. Look, is she your sister? Here the pronoun is after the verb, but we don't change it. Yes, it's a question with the verb to be. Other examples, where is he? Are we late? Who are they? Is she working? So in these cases, we don't need to change the pronoun. Okay, fantastic. We're gonna move on now to a short story. Okay, guys, where you can practice your listening, your reading, use the subtitles to help you. Okay, the text with the story, I'm gonna leave the link on the description or a file so you can download it, you can print it. Remember to practice your reading, guys, as well. It's very important, okay? To have that visual contact with the language is really important as well. Okay, we are using a lot of pronouns in this short story. Definitely subject pronouns, object pronouns. Yes, so you can naturally fix them in your mind. It will help you to make it more natural when you are talking to people, when you are using your English. That's the whole point of this video, yes, to help you. This story, guys, we are using the past tense most of the time, so it's not just about the pronouns. Yes, it's to practice your English in general. Okay, so let's go. Let's have a look at this interesting story about Maria. Okay, so this is Maria. She was a waitress at a small cheap restaurant. She liked her job, even though it was sometimes boring. She worked long hours from morning to evening, 6 days a week. She had to serve customers, be nice to them, smile and chat with them, and occasionally they would leave her a tip, but not very often. Sometimes she would have rude customers that were not nice to her. She didn't make a lot of money, but every month she saved a little bit. She had a dream of traveling to many different places. Nice dream. Let's continue. One day, it was her birthday, and she had to work as usual. She did not get any presents or any cards. She didn't have many friends. Her family lived in another country, so she was far from them. On that day, she felt lonely and a little bit sad. She wished someone would remember her birthday and make her happy. On that day, it was her birthday, after all. So she went to the restaurant and started her shift. She saw her colleagues who did not say anything to her, no happy birthday wishes, no cards. She especially liked one of the waiters. She had some romantic feelings towards him. But he didn't wish her a happy birthday on that day. She felt a little bit angry. She felt a bit angry at him. She thought, I thought he liked me, but I guess he doesn't want us to be together. She doesn't want us to be together. That's what was on her mind, okay? The day she continued her shift, she worked all day. She was tired and hungry at the end of her shift. But she didn't have any cake or candles or presents or balloons. She only had a few coins from some customers who tipped her earlier in the day. They gave her a tip, some nice customers. Before finishing work, before going home, she decided to buy a lottery ticket with some of the coins from her tips. Just for fun. It was her birthday. Her shift was finished already, but she went to the shop next to the restaurant to buy a drink, like a juice or something, and she decided to buy a lottery ticket. She thought it was impossible to win, but it was her birthday, so she bought it. Nice. It was a lottery scratch card. Those ones that you scratch the card. That's why we call them scratch cards. She scratched it and saw the numbers. She looked at the numbers and she could not believe it. She had won the jackpot. She had won the prize. $1 million. Can you imagine, guys? $1 million. I'm rich! I'm rich! She started shouting and screaming. She hugged the shop assistant and kissed him. She was happy to see him. He was happy for her as well. She ran out of the shop and went back to the restaurant. She wanted to see her boss and her co-workers. She wanted to see her colleagues to tell them the news. She wanted to quit her job and start traveling around the world. Very lucky, huh? $1 million on a scratch card. Okay, she got back inside the restaurant and then she saw a big sign inside the restaurant, guys. It said, "Happy birthday, Maria. We love you." She saw her boss and her colleagues. They were holding a cake for her with candles, balloons. They had some gifts, some presents for her. They made a surprise for her. They had remembered her birthday. They were smiling and cheering. And they didn't say anything during the day because they wanted to surprise her at the end of her shift. Maria felt really happy. It was nice of them to give her a surprise, a little party, a surprise little party. She cried and laughed. She got emotional. She hugged them and thanked them. Thank you, guys. Thank you. She told them about the lottery. They couldn't believe it. They were happy for her. They kissed her. Yes, they hugged her. She kissed her special friend, the one she had feelings for him. Yes, the waiter she really liked. And she told him, "Look, we need to talk about us." He laughed and smiled, so he was also very happy. Maria made a wish and blew the candles. She wished for happiness, love, and adventure. She believed it would come true. They ate the cake, had some drinks, and enjoyed the little birthday party. After a few days, Maria went back to the restaurant. She shared some of the money with her boss and colleagues. Very nice of her. Yes. She gave some money to the shop assistant who sold her the scratch card. And she told her new boyfriend, "We are going on a trip." So Maria and the waiter that she liked, they are now boyfriend and girlfriend. And she told him, "We're going on a trip. We're going to travel." She bought tickets to New York City. She wanted to see Times Square, the Central Park, the Statue of Liberty. She wanted to stay in a nice hotel, eat at nice restaurants, visit museums, learn new things and have new experiences. She said goodbye to her old life and hello to her new life. She was happy and excited. She had a lucky day. She had a happy birthday. The end. Nice, very good. Yeah, happy, positive ending, guys. Great. Guys, this story was created by AI. Okay, there is a software called Copilot that I use to help me create these stories. I edit it, so I sometimes remove things or add things, yes, of my own. But it's really nice. There is a link on the description, so you can access Copilot. It can create texts for you in English, so you can practice, guys. So have a look, play with it. It's really, really helpful, okay? Okay, that's it, guys, with the story. I think we are fine here. Remember, guys, to continue to practice your English every day. Make it part of your life, okay? Make it part of your routine. Just like you brush your teeth every day, yes, you take a shower every day, you have to practice your English every day, okay? There is no magic, there is no crazy solution. It's all about constant practice, and you're gonna make progress naturally. Slowly, takes time, okay? So the contact with the language is number one. It's really, really important. Okay, so watch videos on YouTube, watch movies and series in English, read texts, use Google Translate to help you, or other online translators. Yes, so new words, new vocabulary, translate them to your language, guys. Have a notebook so you can write down new expressions, new words, okay? And continue to practice. I'm gonna post more videos on this channel. Yes, I created this channel to help people who are interested in improving their language, okay? My name is Felipe. English is my second language, okay? At some point in the past, my English was 0, and now I have a very good level of communication, okay? It's not perfect, because perfect doesn't exist, okay, guys? I make lots of mistakes and it's fine, but I feel confident about my English, and you can do it as well. If I can do it, of course that you can do it as well, okay? I am an English teacher. I did a course, I have a certification, a CELTA Cambridge certification, and the whole point of this channel is to help people who want to improve their English, okay? So stay tuned for the next videos. If you like it, subscribe to the channel, click the like, these kind of things, share with your friends, okay? And I'll see you on the next video, guys. Bye bye.